Okay, we are going on about, let's see, 9 days on these now in tumbling. It's a tier 1 and tier 2, so we're going to pull them off and take a look inside. Tier 1s. We got a nice strainer to put them in. Now you'll notice I got the tumbling barrel labeled. It's because I only do first step tumbling in this one. I don't ever do anything else in it. That way all of my first step grain grits all always get used in here and don't get used anywhere else, and I don't have any chance of mixing things up. So the good news is that came out pretty clean. What you don't want is you don't want a whole bunch of powder in the bottom of that, a whole bunch of mud, because that means there wasn't enough water and it all kind of congealed. But as you can see, it's still pretty thin. Everything seems to come out all right. Everything looks pretty smooth. So now I got to get the hose and hope it's on. Over here, so we're going to tell the bowl and the lid. Rinse them off really well, because if they make it to step 2, we're going to make sure that we've got all step 1 grit off. Alright. Dump this out. Try to use it to kill off the grass. Doesn't always work. Okay. This is my little workstation here I always use. Here's the rocks. Now we're going to take and decide which of these rocks goes to step 2 and which of them stays at step 1 and gets redone. So that's a nice piece of banded chert. Very pretty. A little bit of an indentation there, but I don't know if there's going to be anything we can do about it. That one's really cool looking. Pretty smooth too, there's no real imperfections on it, so that's kind of nice. It's another piece of banded chert, I believe. Lots of nice patterns in it, but you can see there's like a crack there. Crack there, definitely a crack right there, and those sort of cracks will they'll hold on to grit and they will bring it into the next step and cause more problems. So sounds like my missus is coming out to help. Oh nope, she's coming out to pick the garden. I don't even know why we put this in there, but it's cool looking. Interesting. The beautiful bride to be. Bride of mine. They're interesting rocks. I don't know if many of them are ready to go on to the next tier. That's really cool looking. A lot of these, they have imperfections in them. Yeah, that's going to be a problem right there. This looks like at one time or another it was banded chert, and the banding part got worn off. You can see a little bit of it left right there. I think that's jasper. That's got a pretty big notch in it in the top. And that's some of the light blue and yellow stuff. I'm not really sure what that is. There's another piece of it right here. As you can see, That one's probably not going to go anywhere. It's got a big old hole in the side. More banded stuff. Yep. Interesting. Crisscross fractures. What's we got here? Cool looking. So much of this stuff I have no idea what it is. Incredibly cool looking. That's really neat. I like that one. This right here is a piece of jasper for sure. Really pretty. Still got some imperfections. I found that jasper tends to have a lot of undercutting. It makes it really tough to go to later tiers. Lots of undercutting on that one too. Looks like another piece of jasper. You can see all the pits and stuff in that. It's really cool looking. It's going to be hard to do stuff with because those pits are everywhere, and every time you grind it down a little further, you're just going to dig into more pits or little pockets inside the jasper. Again, you can see the cut right there, and that will hold on to grits from one tier to the next. Interesting looking. A couple more pieces of jasper here. Looking. I think that's jasper as well. I do not know. You know what it is? Let me know. It's kind of cool looking. That piece looks really neat. I'm not sure what it is, but it's cool looking. Another piece of jasper. Again, you can see all those pits. It would look really nice polished. Got really cool patterns on it, but it's so hard to do with all those pits in it. Let's see what this one looks like. That's really cool looking. It looks like a piece of copper or something up at the top there. The bright blue. Still got some pretty big divots in it though. Right there. But you can see bright blue. Huh. Interesting. Again, not sure what that is. It looks like it could be jasper of some sort, and this could perhaps be limonite, but I have no idea. This particular tumble was just a collection of random things, and we decided to see if we could do anything with them. Kind of cool looking. It's like a galaxy stone. Looking. No idea what that is. Maybe some agate in it, maybe? I don't know. That's an interesting thing. Pink in it. Some more banded material. That's really pretty looking. Might be able to do something with that. Polish that up a little bit more. It's kind of nice. That's really cool looking too. Just lots of miscellaneous stones here. See a couple of pieces of jasper back there. And lots of other stuff I have absolutely no idea what it is. Almost through them all. Pieces of what I assume are jasper. Again, not really sure. Interesting looking though. And we got a few more things in here as well. Pieces of jasper. And various other rocks. So yeah, that's it for tier 1 of that one. We've got another tumbler bucket full of tier 2 stuff that we can take a look at and see how it's doing. Tier 1 is generally making things a little bit more smoother and rounder, kind of taking off the rough edges, and you can see a lot of these are well rounded over. But it's not quite to the point that they're starting to shine. The only reason that some of these are kind of shining is because they're still wet. But once they dry, they're not very shiny at all, as you can see on that. So when I rub my thumb over it and it gets wet, it's a lot more shiny. Anyways, so that was our tier 1 bucket. We'll probably fill it out with something else and get it going again. Thanks for watching.